The why we lead with the right elbow is as simple as it gets. The how we lead with the right elbow doesn't matter because all of us already know how. Let's head way over to the swamp and I'll show you what I mean. Hey everybody, welcome back to the swamp. Okay, here I go, bad-mouthing the instructors again, but hey, that's what I do. You know, they have more videos talking about leading with your right elbow and side bend than you can shake a stick at. Well, they're pretty much the same thing, at least with the right side bend, and that's the only side bend you need anyways. You know, what I mean is they work together, the right elbow and the side bend. You can't have one without the other. First, let me say that the leading right elbow and side bend are a couple of only a few crucial parts in a good golf swing. And the reason they have to be there is so simple, it'll be obvious to everyone when I explain it. Now, they tell you to lead with your right elbow and to have side bend, and they even show you how. But they never relate the two or explain why they have to happen. That's because they don't see the swing as a whole. You know, one simple, fluid, flowing motion that starts here and ends here. You know, they see it as a bunch of separate pieces to a big puzzle made up of so many different parts and put together like Frankenstein's monster. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Well, how does that work out for Dr. Frankenstein? First, we'll address the right elbow, because that's what it's really all about. The bending part is just to accommodate what the crucial right elbow has to do. So, what does it have to do? Well, since a swing is just another version of a simple throw, let's see what it does when we throw anything. You know, we all lead with our right elbow, whether we're throwing a ball or swinging a club. It's all the same. Stick around to the end. Besides more eye-opening golf swing info, I also have another contest going. Here's where the simple explanation part comes in. I can stand straight up and throw or swing a club leading with my right elbow on almost any plane I want to. You know, it doesn't matter. But if something got in the way of my elbow, it would ruin the entire motion. As you can see, it turns into a pitiful throw. I don't care if you're throwing something or swinging a club. Does that look a little bit familiar? You've probably never analyzed how a throw works before. I mean, why would you? But it's like this, you know, your right elbow leads and it builds up its own kind of lag. You know, the weight of the object, it kind of lags behind, which creates this kind of catapult effect. And that's what you release when you throw. Whether that object is a ball or a golf club, or whether it's up here or down here, it doesn't matter. It all works the same. This is where the bend over part comes in, because it's our right hip or the side of our stomachs, or you can just call it your waistline, that gets in the way of leading with that right elbow. You know, I can swing this club on bunch of different planes and there's no problem leading with the right elbow. And okay, this is about as low as I can get before my right elbow would start running into my waist unless I bend over. How far you bend over totally depends on your personal swing. As long as it's enough to give your right elbow plenty of clearance, that's all that matters. I've heard some of these instructors talking about tucking it into your side. Well, that's pretty dumb. I mean, okay, watch this. Here's swinging with it, giving it plenty of space, and here's swinging with it tucked in my side. Well, you tell me, which one of those looks freer or looks like it would work better? I think it's obvious. I need to make a few points here. Okay, the simple reason we need to bend over is so our right elbow has room to make its simple throw motion, period. And our simple throw motion leads with the right elbow. That's it. And I never say the golf swing is a throw, because it's not. We're not throwing anything, but it uses the exact same motion as a throw. I kind of see it as just whipping that weight on the end of the stick, you know, whipping it through as fast as I can with my wrists. Simple as that. It's not a coincidence that a throwing motion and a golf swing both lead exactly the same with the right elbow. The only difference is with throwing, none of us needed lessons to learn it. Could you imagine an instructor telling you to just simply use your throwing motion and bend over enough so your right elbow doesn't hit your body? Lesson over. No, they would rather you believe that it's some kind of special move, unique to the golf swing, and that you somehow need them to teach you how it's done. Well, I laugh in their general direction. Here's a reason why I think golf seems so foreign or different to us. When I think about it, a golf swing and skipping stones are really the only two activities we do where your body would get in the way of our naturally ingrained throwing motion if we didn't bend over. And talk about muscle memory, well, we all have a lifetime's worth of muscle memory that totally controls our throwing motion, which also includes all of the perfect sequencing that you need that your body needs for a good golf swing. You know, that's why we all do it so easily without any conscious thought. You can't take a lifetime's worth of muscle memory and try to change it with a few silly drills. I don't believe you can change it no matter what you did or for how long you did it. And anyways, why would you want to change it when it's exactly what we need for a good golf swing? They want us to believe that our naturally ingrained, instinctive, thoughtless, lifetime's worth of muscle memory might be good enough for every other physical activity we've done throughout our lives, but not golf. And I believe we're also influenced or indoctrinated or just plain brainwashed by all the useless complexities they've shoved down our throats. That's what we need to overcome. I wonder if they have any drills for that. Okay, the contest question for this one is, what beach was I on? The first clue I'll give you is it's on the ocean side of Florida, you know, the East Coast, somewhere between Cow Beach, that's how the locals pronounce it, and St. Augustine. You know, same prizes, either a sleeve of balls or a golf glove of your choice, and you decide which one you want. Good luck! Well, that's about it. Hope you liked what I said. Any questions or comments, you know what to do. And I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe and like. Until next time, see you at the swamp.